real close to your mouth.
Really?
Yes.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
How are we doing today? We doing good? You know, last days of school, everyone, it's not that many people here, but you know what? It's fine.
We
It's
were
fine.
expecting less.
Right. So, this is our Pride Assembly, and I'm pretty sure this is Lynn Classical's first ever Pride Assembly. And we plan to do many more in the coming years. So we have a lot of fun things planned out. But we're first going to start off with a 5-minute video. And it just explains the history of Pride and stuff like that.
Yeah, from the riots to now.
Yes. So we hope you enjoy. We'll be back.
Hi there.
Who, me?
Yeah, you seem like an average guy.
Well, I love smoothies and drive a Prius, if that's what you mean.
Exactly. Quick question. Have you ever thought how your life might be different if you were gay?
Not really. I guess it would be a little harder. Wait, was that homophobic? Oh God, I'm really sorry.
This is a safe space, Carl.
My name is Mark.
Whatever. You're right, though. Being gay has its challenges, but it hasn't always been like this.
Like the Greeks?
Absolutely. The earliest evidence of gay relationships is from ancient Greece, although that was mostly about older and younger men. Did you know Socrates was in the closet?
I didn't. I also didn't know they had closets back then. When did all the crazy homophobia start?
Homophobia seemed to start in the church during the High Middle Ages.
Whoa.
And in the Renaissance, it got even worse.
What happened?
Well, if you were outed, let's just say it would have been bad.
Ah!
There were still plenty of brave people who revolted. On August 31st, 1512, a group of young aristocrats living in Florence staged what many consider history's first gay rights demonstration. But that didn't stop homophobia from migrating to colonial America. In 1776, being gay in any of the Puritan colonies was not allowed.
Jeez. So when did things start to change for the better?
It wasn't until the 20th century that we started to see progress. Gay bars were popping up in major cities, but were frequently raided by the police because being gay was still illegal in every state except Illinois.
Go Bears!
Exactly. One of these bars was the popular Stonewall Inn in New York City. On the morning of June 28, 1969, which also happened to be the day of Judy Garland's funeral, the patrons of the Stonewall Inn decided they weren't going to take it.
Hell yeah!
A black transgender woman named Marsha P. Johnson is credited with leading the uprising that started the modern gay rights movement and putting the T in LGBT. Now, every November, the T's and their supporters recognize Transgender Awareness Week.
This is great. It seems like things were going pretty well.
For a while.
A while? What happened next?
Well, in the early 80s, the world was hit by the AIDS epidemic, and the gay community was hit hardest. AIDS became known as a gay disease. In fact, it was originally called GRID, which means gay-related immune deficiency.
No way.
It's true. Many people think that the government didn't act quickly enough because it was considered a gay disease. So the LGBTQ community had to fight it themselves.
So how did they fight it?
They got organized. Activist groups like ACT UP, the Gay Men's Health Crisis, Lesbian AIDS Project, and the Names Project emerged and refused to be ignored. This newly empowered gay community had one goal.
What was that?
To come out. They thought the problem with homophobia was that people didn't know other people who were gay. And if more people came out, they would be seen for who they are and not just as a stereotype. Convincing people to come out was still a tough task, But things got easier in 1997 when Ellen appeared on the cover of Time magazine and told the world, "Yep, I'm gay." After that, more and more gay people started appearing in TV and movies, helping millions feel more confident to love who they want.
Wow, what a journey. I'm kind of digging myself as a gay person.
Slow down. We're not done just yet.
But we've come so far. Can we just celebrate for a minute?
No time for that, Carl. We still have a lot of laws to change.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Being gay was more accepted, but there were still a lot of rights that gay people didn't have. However, they did have something they didn't have before.
What?
Allies. Yeah, in 2003, Massachusetts became the first state to legalize marriage equality. And 12 years later, it was legal in all 50 states, much in thanks to a majority of Americans who supported it. So as a gay person living in 2019, how would you feel?
Pretty happy I live in the present, grateful for all the heroes who fought before me, and hopeful for the future.
I'm glad, because the fight for equality is still going. It takes a village, and we're gonna need your help.
All right, what do we think about the video? Do we like it? Yeah? All right. So we just realized we never introduced ourselves. I'm Anaya,
I'm Amelia.
and we're your MCs. So for our next,
Next up, we have a guest speaker, Adam K. from NAGLY. If you'd like to come on the stage.
yes.
Yeah, we have a
Yep.
all the way in the back. Okay, cool. On the couch. We have a list of questions, and we're gonna pass you our mics when it's.
So we're just gonna ask him a couple questions, whole panel. Do we have a mic?
We're passing them.
Oh, we're passing it to him? Okay. So please introduce yourself with your name, pronouns, and a little bit about what you do.
Hi, everyone. I am Adam Kay. I'm an adult advisor over at NAGLY, the North Shore Alliance of GLBTQIA plus youth. I use they, them pronouns. I'm also a local part-time drag queen around the North Shore in Boston, so try to be very involved in my community.
So, what is one thing that you wish the public knew about LGBTQ plus people, or a common myth that you would like to squash?
Great question. I think I've been saying this a lot recently. I think there is this myth that queer people in general are weaker, whether physically, as a community, as a group. There is this kind of negative stereotype about just like queer people just being kind of softer or weaker, and I think we're the exact opposite. We are some of the strongest people that you will meet. I mean, just looking, like, I mean, that 4.5-minute video talked a lot about the strides that we made, but there are a lot more that have happened since 2019 and even throughout that history. And it comes from serious strength, serious fighting, serious community, people coming together, and, you know, whether it's fighting for laws or fighting physically for our spaces, there's no weakness there. There's no weakness in constantly fighting for who you are and making sure that your community is safe and that the people around you are able to live their authentic lives. So I would say never underestimate a queer person.
Yeah, that's possible.
Exactly, yeah. I agree. Our next question, how can we best foster an environment of inclusivity regardless of our personal or religious views?
That one is a hard one, specifically because of the latter half of that question, is regardless of personal or religious views. So if you're somebody that wants to be, wants to promote inclusivity, that comes from affirming the people in your community, that comes from using their pronouns correctly, that comes from listening to their needs and how we can help them feel better, how we can help fight, how we can make sure that affirming healthcare is available for everybody so that social affirmations are available. When it comes to, if that goes against your personal or religious beliefs, that's okay. If you can't be with us, just don't be against us. Don't get out of our way. is what I kind of want to say to that is just don't, like, if you don't necessarily feel like you are the right ally, the right person to stand with us, just don't make it harder for us. And that includes, especially if it does go against any personal beliefs, any of the things that we're trying to do, don't put yourself in a position of power over those people, because that's kind of one of the major issues that is happening right now, is we're being governed, and people are our bosses, and people are our supervisors that don't know how to help us and don't know the best way of supporting us. And so it actually makes things a lot harder. And if you cannot be a leader for everybody in your community, I say don't be a leader at all. Find a way to step out of the way. I love attention. Thank you.
What are some ways that someone can respond when faced with a homophobic joke or comment?
Yeah, if anybody makes a homophobic joke around me, I love to ask them to explain the joke to me like I'm 3. Like, really break it down for me until they say just like, yeah, it's only funny if you're a bigot. Like, I want them to kind of realize that as they kind of break down their own joke. If it's just like a blatant homophobic comment that they're trying to make to hurt me or anybody in my community, I'll, like, depending on how I feel, if I'm safe in the environment, like, it's all very situational. If I'm in a room full of people that are not going to support me, I'm probably just gonna leave if I can, just find a safe exit and say like, well, I know that I'm not going back to that area. That's not a good place for me. If it's somewhere that I do feel safe and I'm in the right mood, maybe I've had my chai latte in the morning and I'm ready to like fight, I will, like, I'll say like, that was, I can't swear here. That was rude, that was bad. I would probably say something a lot more harsh, and then say like, whatever brought me to this space, I'm not gonna come back here. Either you learn from it, you grow from it, or like, I'm not a part of this community, and I think my involvement in a community should be valuable. Yeah.
What does allyship look like in practice?
In practice, it's affirming the people in your community. It is, again, being the kind, however that looks for you in particular, that's being the kind of person that somebody does want to disclose maybe an identity or their pronouns or who they are to you. That means affirming them when they tell you these things. It means listening to their problems that they might have. And as an active listener, not as somebody trying to explain anything away, being empathetic. And if somebody is telling you, hey, I'm feeling this way, I don't like the way I'm being treated in certain spaces, I don't like the way I'm treated by certain people, listening and then like even asking the question, if you don't know how to help in a certain situation, it's okay to just ask, like, what do you need from me? How, like, you know, here are some ideas that I have. We can spitball of like, if I hear it again, I will say something. Does that feel safe to you? Because again, sometimes allies get involved. They ally too close to the sun is what I call it. They get a little too like, I'm gonna do something, and they fight on your behalf. And the hard part about that is that the ally isn't the one that necessarily faces the backlash, it's the victim that does. So ask the victim, ask the person who is going through this, what do you feel comfortable? How can I help you with this? And you two can figure it out together. It's gonna be different for every single person. I am not a representative of all queer people. Queer people are not a monolith. But yeah, like whatever it is, whatever they need, affirm. Like that's the big thing, is just when they tell you who they are, believe them, respect that, and ask how they can be supportive and how you can be the best ally to them. For me, I get, like, if you ask how to be a good ally to me, I say, come to my shows and give me money. I also say, just like, you know, respect my pronouns, respect that I have a different culture than you, respect that we are not gonna have the same situations, the way that we go about life is different. Don't fight me on that. You don't have to clap for that one. That wasn't the best. That wasn't the best. I'll get something catchier later.
What is, in your opinion, the biggest challenge that the queer community is facing today?
The biggest challenge that we're facing today, 2025, the year of our Lord, I would say, like, it's it's about, I would say, trans healthcare. Like, that is what is really, like, trans identity, trans healthcare is what we're really trying to fight for right now, because having access to gender-affirming care is life-saving, no matter what misinformation is going out there right now. When we give young queer people access to affirming care, it very much reduces the likelihood of unaliving. It saves lives. So that is the fight that we're really going for, and it's hard. I work with kids, from middle school to your age all the way to 23, who are all scared about how am I going to access HRT? How am I going to get the surgeries that I need? How am I going to be able to afford them if I can even find somebody that can do it legally? There's a lot of fear going on right now about how am I going to just live and be my best self, and we have to find out how to navigate that in an ever-changing legal climate. So I would say, what we can do, no matter what, if somebody isn't able to receive gender-affirming care from a medical standpoint, is help them with their social affirmations. Again, that's using pronouns. If they're looking to try on different gender clothes or something that makes them feel more comfortable, what do you have in your closet that you're not wearing? I think it's if it's my closet, it's half of my closet. You can let them try things on. You can go with them into different spaces and be a good friend for them while they try on makeup or try on different clothes, try on different shoes, a different hairstyle, any of the different ways that they can kind of, that's within their control. Help them do that until we kind of figure out the medical landscape. And if anybody is interested, we do have at NAGLI a boutique where it's all donated clothing. It's all free to any youth. They can go in, take whatever they want, whatever makes them feel comfortable. And yeah, that's our way of making sure that no matter what, we can do something to affirm our youth in a really bad climate.
Thank you.
For the boutique.
For our last question, how does your identity help shape how you navigate the world?
Yeah, I would say in pretty much every aspect of my life. I mean, being queer is who I am, and that's how I That's how I choose every day when I think about what am I going to do today? How am I going to be a part of my community? We have, again, like I mentioned, queer people have a different culture than straight people do, straight heteronormative world. We do. We've just got a different world that we live in, and I try to live in that world as much as possible, create those worlds where I can create those spaces. So I definitely navigate trying to say, like, where do I best help my community? How do I create queer spaces? If I see something, like, what is the gayest thing I can do for the day? I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I try to live my life in a way that it both just makes me happy being in a queer space, but also makes other people happy and create more of those queer safe spaces.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Give it up for Adam.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course. All right. So we have a dance performance, and the dance teacher is gonna come on and talk about it a little, because if anyone knows me and Amelia, we have to dance, so we gotta go change.
All right, can we give another round of applause for our lovely guest speaker? Thank you. So you guys are being a great audience so far, thank you. My name is Miss Kamitsis. I'm the dance director here at Lynn Classical. My pronouns are she, her. And I'm just gonna speak a couple minutes while we have a quick change happening in the back. So we're gonna be doing a pom piece, pom dance. This is different than cheerleading, but it is dancing with poms. It is a celebratory piece called We're All in This Together. It's a mashup of a couple different songs. And pom is sort of a mixture of jazz dance, and one notable famous gay dancer, Jack Cole, is actually one of the founders of theater dance or Broadway jazz. So I wanted to put that out there. We have a lot of people from all spectrums that have contributed to the arts and dance. So this piece, the more that you cheer for the dancers, the more energy they give you, so you don't have to be silent. And especially when they come out is a perfect time that you can cheer for them. So can we practice right now?
Please don't stop the music. 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 Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. Yeah, your lovers and a bitch for my heart to eclipse now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1956 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Wanna had your fill, feel it still.
Just go on. Yeah, yeah.
Well, do we like that? little outfit change.
A lot of breath.
Yeah, out of breath. It's a lot of work, guys. Dance club's always open to join, though, if you guys want to,
So next up, we are going to be having a musical performance by Abigail Wooten.
Yeah. She's a really good singer, guys. Really good.
It's that, so let's not do the harmonies.
Okay.
Hold on.
Ready?
Nope. Now this is Home by Cape Town. Often I am upset that I cannot fall in love, but I guess this is just the stress of falling out of it. Are you tired of me yet? I'm a little sick right now, but I swear when I'm ready I will fly us out of here. I'll cut my hair to make you stare. I'll hide my chest and I'll figure out a way to get us out of here. Turn off your porcelain face. I can't really think right now, and this place has too many colors, enough to drive all of us insane. Are you dead? Sometimes I think I'm dead, 'cause I can feel ghosts and ghouls wrapping my head, but I don't wanna fall asleep just yet. My eyes went dark. I don't know where. My pupils are, but I'll figure out a way to get us out of here. Get a load of this monster. He doesn't know how to communicate. His mind is in a different place. Will everybody please give him a little bit of space? Get a load of this train wreck. His hair's a mess and he doesn't know who he is yet. But little do we know the stars welcome him with open. Get a load of this monster. He doesn't know how to communicate. His mind is in a different place. Will everybody please give him a little bit of space? Get a load of this train wreck. His hair's a mess and he doesn't know who he is yet. But little do we know the stars welcome him with open arms. Time is slowly tracing his face, but sometimes he feels at home in this place. We have one more song for you guys. This is Cherry Wine by Hosier. eyes and words are so icy. Oh, but she burns like rum on a fire. Hot and fast and angry as she can be, I walk my days on a wire. It looks ugly, but it's clean. Oh, mama, don't fuss over me. The way she shows me I'm hers and she's mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine. Calls of guilty thrown at me just like she throws leads of some other. Thrown at me so powerfully, just like she throws with the arm of her brother. But I want it, it's a crime that she's not around most of the time. The way she shows me I'm hers and she's mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine. Fight and fury's fiery. Oh, but she loves like sleep to the freezing. Sweet and right and merciful, I'm all but washed in the tide of her breathing. But it's worth it, it's divine. I have this some of the time. The way she shows me I'm hers and she's mine. Open hand or closed fist would be fine. The blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine. Blood is rare and sweet as cherry wine.
Okay, give it up one more time for them. They're so good. I really enjoyed it. Okay. For our last performance, last but certainly not least, we have my very dear friend, Bridget Tui. She's going to be singing a song for you guys with her guitar. No? Yeah. So give us a little time, though. We have to set up her stuff. So, yeah. Awesome. Oh, wait, yes. Yes. They don't know what they're doing. Okay, wait. Guys. Yeah, well, yes. Guys, no, I do this. Okay, hi. Hello. I'm Bridget. I'm the last act today, so after this, be on your merry way, which is nice for the summer. So I'm gonna do a song by Claro. I hope you like it. I'm just doing one, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Oh, thanks. And if you need to disappear, you'll find no reason to be sad at all. You'll strike your own matches to logs, may catch an eye while you play sad and soft. And if you're walking home alone, you'll find a reason, you'll just chalk it up to being different, being young, and wonder why no one knew you at all. Oh, it's something you've done. What's the cost of it, of being loved? When close is not close enough, where's your line? When do you draw? When close being just too much. Oh, oh. And when you find you're at the pier, you find a reason to just have a touch, with strangers touching everywhere. You wonder if he knows she's gonna run. Oh, it's something you've done. Open my hands and I know I've shed some, with close being just too much. Where's the fun in it? And now I'm too tired, with close being just too much. Oh, oh. Thank you. Okay, give it up one more time for Bridget. Definitely my favorite performance. Well, first of all, we want to thank everyone for coming, and
Thank you to everybody who performed
Yes,
or otherwise participated in that.
yes, and also thank you to everyone who organized it. They're sitting right here in the front.
Yeah.
Everyone give them a hand. They organized this whole thing. But yeah, thank you for coming. We have some announcements. So the GSA meets every Thursday in B201, and they will be marching in the Pride Assembly in Salem on June 28th.
And there has been a QR code to sign up for that through an email that was sent out and will also be in the front foyer. Please be sure to stop in the front foyer before you leave to buy some snacks and other fun Pride goodies.
Yay! Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.